I work for Kearney in the Middle East, based out of the Dubai office. So I was in the military prior to doing the MBA, and so I decided to transition to what was somewhat of a natural move, is going into defense consulting. And so I'm working in Kearney as an associate, working within their aerospace defense and security practice. My current role, I actually use the Cambridge-Oxford Military Veterans Network. I got headhunted by a former British Army officer and talked to a couple people that both went to Oxford and Cambridge that were in the Middle East. And they told me about the role, they told me about the company, they told me about the location, and it seemed like a good fit. One foot in what I knew, one foot in something different. I think one of the best things about the MBA is because since I was in the military and since I was an officer, I did lead people from a very young age. And so I went to the MBA with a lot of leadership experience. Taking management practice classes, taking leadership classes within the MBA, I think actually served to legitimize what I thought I did have as tangible leadership experience. And so when I moved to Dubai, when I moved to work for Kearney, I think that it was just reinforced that I did have something to bring to the table. And I think Cambridge did a really good job taking my somewhat diverse experience and bringing it to the civilian workforce, which is exactly what I wanted. For me personally, the Cambridge MBA was very attractive because it was a one-year program, and a one-year program allowed me to kind of start my civilian career 1 year earlier. I liked that everyone does come here with a relatively different story. I think one trap that a lot of American vets do fall into is that they all go to the same colleges in the US and they congregate in the same group and they talk about the same things all the time. And I wanted a little bit something different. I wanted something that was not the norm, especially for an American, especially for a veteran. And I wanted to just be one of a larger group of people coming from all over the place. And I liked that, and I found that in Cambridge. Being one of the triple jump students where I changed my career and I changed my location. And so, yeah, there's a lot of different things and new things that are coming out of my job. I would say that the diversity in Cambridge is special because it does prepare you to talk to people from different backgrounds, something that I really didn't have a lot of exposure to prior. That's actually exactly why I went to Cambridge. I wanted to try something new, and I found a really good balance of something that was new in a general field that I could talk about and provide value for early, but it was exactly what I wanted. Something that surprised me about, I would say, the MBA in general before myself was actually how accessible different fields were. I was in a very institutionalized, very singular mindset career path prior to this. I was a little bit worried that I wasn't going to be able to potentially transition to finance or transition to consulting or something different. But the MBA not only, I think, prepares you really well to do that, but it also shows how accessible different paths are. I came to Cambridge looking for academic legitimacy. I had a lot of soft skills from my previous career path, and I wanted a little bit of academic legitimacy that I would be able to pay forward into my next career move. And I think that Cambridge definitely gave me that, and it gave me exactly what I wanted and what I needed to move into a career path and change different job sector, different location, different everything.